Welcome to July. We've got all the way through to the 8th of the month before anything's been delivered. Today the posties just dropped off these two packages. So let's have a look. Right, so this is from Presto Music. Who are best known for digital downloads, but they do sell physical media as well. I got the 2-disc version of Ben-Hur. I've obviously already got the 1-disc one a long time ago, but this was only £8, so I thought let's upgrade it. And the other one, that's a different type of cellophane on that. That will break open much more easily. There we go. Is Henry Jackman's Puss in Boots. Obviously Shrek spin-off. That's nice to have those two. And then the other is an order from Oxfam. Which is, can you see that? Shiru Sagisu, Shin Evangelion. I'm never sure how to pronounce that. That was just £8 for a 3-disc set. Obviously, known him recently for his Shin Godzilla. I think Shin just means new, I think. Anyway, there we are. That's 3 discs of that, which was still sealed. And it's got a big old booklet, which is thankfully in English. Marvellous. Now it's Thursday the 9th. This has just been dropped off by a courier that's come from Intermezzo Pickup Records in Italy. So let's see what's in there. One compact disc. And to go with Ben-Hur yesterday, this is more Rosa. It's Quo Vadis, the Nick Rain City of Prague Prometheus version. 2 discs. There we are. So that's that. Very good. Adds to the Miklos Roja collection. It's Friday the 10th. Something's just been delivered, which has come from Austria. Let's see what this is. This is a John Barry. It's The Chase. Case is a bit cracked on the back, but that'll be fine. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. It's come from Momox. That's the back of that. Very good. Today I'm expecting delivery of Disclosure Day. but is it going to arrive before I leave the house to go on and get on the train and go to my girlfriend's? I don't know, we'll see. We've got about 3 hours. It is Monday the 13th. I've just been away for a long weekend. There was a record fair in Whitstable. There was nothing of the slightest bit of interest to me there. But I knew that while I was away, stuff was getting delivered. Quite a bunch of stuff was delivered. Let's have a look at it. This one has got a Waxwork record sticker on it. And therefore, it is the much and long awaited Disclosure Day. That turned up, well, it was due to arrive on Friday while I was still here, and then they said between 7 and 9, and it's like, oh, we'll have gone by then. And then they eventually said, no, we failed to deliver it, we'll try again on Saturday. So they did. So it's nice to have a new John Williams in 2026. So that's that. However, that is not the only thing. We also have something here. It's come from Kentucky. That is also John Williams. Were you folks aware that there were CD releases on Naxos of that President's Own concert? I was not. There's a parts 1 and 2 on this double CD, and which has been out a while apparently. And there's a part 3 on a single CD, which is just coming out this month. I was not aware of that, and I just suddenly discovered it. I've got the kind of digital download of the concert, but having it in physical release is nice. And that looks like quite a chunky booklet on there. Yep, that is a 50-page booklet in there, which therefore means traditional print and quite slim paper. Anyway, that is not all. There is also something here which has come from Austria. Hier öffnen, open here. Okay, let us here öffnen. That is Nino Rota's Giulietta degli Spiriti, Giulietta of the Spirits, on cam. That's nice. That is not all. There's also something here which has come from London. And that is the Alessandro Ciccognini version of Ulysses. This was actually from a vendor who I was trying to buy that from. And then they went away and went, oh, terribly sorry. We thought we'd got that in stock, but we haven't. You can have something else instead, up to twice the original cost. This was, I think, was going for £6. There wasn't really anything that I was interested in at the £6 level, but that was a tenner. So I got that for £6 in place of the other thing, if that makes sense. That is not all. There is also a package from Oxford, from Oxfam, Milton Keynes. Let's see what's the easiest way into this. Maybe tear the bottom end of the thing. Nope, might need the cake slice. That's going through crumbs of filling. Come on, let me in the thing. This is fun. There we go. Inside that, we have got Miklos Roja's Moonfleet, which is obviously an old FSM Golden Age classic. And we have got Jerome Moros's Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which is also an FSM Golden Age classic. That is not all. So we've got this box here, which I think looks like there's more in it than there really is, to be honest with you. I think this is just over packaging relative to some of those early ones. This. What? Sod the box, just get into it. It's got packaging chips. And inside the chips, it's got a bubble wrap bag, and inside the bubble wrap bag, it's got another bubble wrap bag. And inside the second bubble wrap bag, it's got a single thing, but it is a 6-disc set. I think it might be. Might be more than that. Bruno Nicolai for Jess Franco. Yeah. So that's a Digit Movies big box set jobby. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discs, and a feels like maybe a 12-page booklet. That's kind of a big fold-out digipack. That's quite fun, isn't it? And that is all. So that's quite a haul. Yeah, there's not really a place for that booklet to go. There's no, yeah, it just has to kind of tuck in amongst all those discs. Anyway, marvellous. And now it's Tuesday the 14th, and a couple more things have been delivered. This one has come from California. There's what appears to be a tear strip on it. Yeah, that did work. That did work. That is some Billy Goldenberg, the Domino Principle and the Grasshopper. That. And also Albert Glasser, The Boy and the Pirates. Those are both Kritzeland releases. And then this has come from Japan. Slice into that with a cake slice. It has come from Japan. The answer to that question is Space Battleship Yamato. Yeah. Very good. Still Tuesday, but later in the evening I've just been out to the shed and found this, which Looks and feels like a book. What have I received book-wise? I suspect, yeah. There was a book that I ordered from an independent publisher way back in the early spring and completely forgot about it. It seems like the publisher had computer systems issues because this week they just sent me an email saying, we discovered that you ordered a thing and we've completely failed to spot it. And because it's taken so long, we're going to send you 2 copies. So this is Silent but Deadly, The Underlying Cultural Patterns of Everyday Behaviour. An entertaining anthropological tour through the big answers to life's little questions. So Core Press is the people who apologised profusely and therefore sent me 2 copies. So there we are. I had completely forgotten that I'd ordered that. But there we are. Otherwise I would have chased it up, I suppose. It's Thursday the 16th. Something vinyl size has just been delivered. Let's see how well this tear strip works. There's the answer. Almost not at all. Let's try it again. Got most of the way there. This is a Trunk Records release. It's The Mutations, unreleased Battle Kirchin film music. From 1968 and 74, it says. Mutations and Journey to the Unknown. Donald Pleasance. There we are. It's Sunday, the 19th. Just had something delivered by courier. Let's break into that. Looks like it might be broken already. I can see bits of jewel case plastic are falling out all over my trousers. Which bodes well, doesn't it? Let's do this over to the side here. Deary me. Yes. That is the most shattered into bits jewel case I have ever seen. Let me hope that the disc inside it is still intact. I mean, yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a jewel case. I think I've never seen one quite so broken up into bits. And the disc itself, by the way, I'm wondering what it is. It's Eric Goldenthal's The Glorious. That, can you see that? It's got some cracks in it in the corner there, so I don't think that's going to play. It's Monday the 20th. This has just turned up from La La Land. Sorry. What have I got from La La Land then? Answer is The Golden Child by John Barry and Coming to America by Nile Rodgers. That's nice, isn't it? Eh? Yeah, no. Glad to have this. It's Wednesday the 22nd. Just had two things delivered. This, yeah, by the postman. This, the shape and the sound of it, you can tell that's a DVD. This will be something that my girlfriend has never seen. Her friends and relatives commented on social media about it. And it's a classic. It's a bit out of season at this moment. But I thought we need to get her seeing that. And that is Muppet Christmas Carol. So maybe I shall hold on to that until the winter and then show her that. Yeah, seems to be in decent nick. Fine. And the other is going to be, on the feel of it, 2 CDs, which have come from Oxfam. I did place 2 separate orders, so it's good that they've spotted it's the same purchaser and sent them together. Or they, assuming they have done it anyway. Right, what we have here is the 2-disc expansion of Patriot Games, James Horner. I did have the original, but I think this was, how much was it? It was 20 quid? So, yeah. That's fair enough for the 2-disc La La Land special edition of that. And also across 2-disc is Dimitri Tiomkin's Music for Giant, which is yeah, and that was I think 25 quid. Yeah, good to have those. It's Monday the 27th, last week of the month. A couple of things have just been delivered by the postie. This one has come from via Japan Post from Arc Square, so that'll be a Japanese soundtrack. Flyer for Supergirl for some reason, and one for some Japanese thing. They do tend to send flyers, and then the shipment note. Yes, but what is the disc itself, you ask? Fight my way into that. There. Yeah. It doesn't look like from that picture a Godzilla score, but it is. It's Godzilla Singular Point by, what's his name, Sawada, Ken Sawada, I think. So that's that. It's in a jiffy bag, and then a bubble wrap bag, and then a plastic bag, and then cellophane. Cellophane. That. And then we have an Opie strip, and there you go. It's a little bit more obviously Godzilla once you get inside it. And then the second something. This This is more UK. This is Wolves of Willoughby Chase by Colin Towns on the old TER label, which was a label that used to get things licensed from Varese. But I don't think this was a Varese one. No, this is one of their own. There we are. Colin Towns. Marvellous. It's Wednesday the 29th. Let's see what we've got here. This one says it's come from Oxfam. There. That is 2 CDs of FSM's, 1 silver and 1 golden age classic. We have Alfred Newman's A Man Called Peter. And we have John Scott's North Dallas 40. Which means I'm getting towards a full set of John Scott's, I think. There's going to be only a couple of things of his that I haven't got by this point. And this other package, this box, where does this come from? Not entirely sure. Oh, this is an FSM CDs. It's obviously gone for more concise packaging than usual. What we have here is this little compilation of various things. We've got Cry in the Dark by Bruce Smeaton, The Assault by Jurian Andreasen. I'm not familiar with that. I mean, it was the Bruce Smeaton that I was going for. And some various other people. The Rose Garden by Egisto Machi. Never heard of him either. And The Naked Cage by Christopher L. Stone. And the second thing is Nessuno è Perfetto, which is by Riz Ortolani. And the main thing really is Shock Treatment and Fate is the Hunter by Jerry Goldsmith, which is again getting me closer, ever closer to the full set of Goldsmiths. I think I'm down to about 5 things of his that I haven't got now. Cable Hogue notably, but hey. Greetings. Having been away for a long weekend, it is now August, but I do know that this was delivered on Friday, which was the 31st of July, so I'm going to jam this into my July video before wrapping it up, because this is something that's been on order for quite a while. This film was like at least 18 months ago, and that is Volker Bertelmann's Conclave on CD, which appears to be in a card sleeve. How nice. Got there eventually though. Let's see what that's like inside. Pretty minimal design. We have a small booklet in the front. And disc itself in the back. It's jolly good, got there in the end. So with that, let's hope that August is cooler than July has been. Can hardly be hotter. And other than that, have a good August, and we'll see you next time. Stay fresh, cheese bags.